Okay, so hello everybody, Straight to got here, and today we got the Ego mower once again. Actually it's basically the same spot, and I'm really filming this like a few seconds after the last part of the last episode. So I figured since it took me so long to figure out how to use it without reading the manual, now that I read the manual I know exactly what I'm doing. So we got a fully charged battery here, and we're gonna go ahead and mow over here. So I made sure that, well, the rest of this got cut. I didn't actually cut right here with this, but that's, you don't need to know that. So I made sure this got nice and tall so we can see how well it works in tall grass. So when I mowed this, it was wet out, so it wasn't very good, so I just quit for a while. So now it's much later in the day. It's still really hot. It's like almost 80, I think. The weather monitor that's for out here is registering that it feels like 90, but it's actually only 80. And there's some wind, but luckily there's no wind right now. But just as I say that, now it's gonna start blowing. So I just got a fully charged battery off the charger. So here's what the charger looks like here. So as you can see, it's already been done charging. It does have an internal fan, which I'll show later. With whenever it charges, because since this is the high powered charger that can charge this big old battery. I said 30 minutes on here, but it actually takes an hour to charge, but that's still not bad compared to what you'd have to do on the slow charger. It obviously needs to have a fan in it. So we're gonna take this outside, and we're gonna go ahead and open the hatch and put it in. Okay, so all you really have to do is pull this up and stick this down in here, and there you go. So pop that shut. Okay, so my choice of discharge for the grass to come out, we're not doing mulching and we're not doing bagging for right now. We're gonna do side discharge. We may try the bagging or the mulching maybe. I don't know, because this is pretty tall and I wouldn't really trust the mulcher using that much, but I don't know, we'll see. So I'm gonna go ahead and mow a few strips and see how it works, and I'll come back and let you guys know. Okay, so of course to start the mower, you gotta press this button down, and then you gotta, okay, this is gonna be kind of hard when I'm holding this. So you gotta press the button down, and then pull the handle back, and there you go. And then this is a self-propulsion, or yeah, whatever it's called. Anyway, so you pull that, and then you got a nice speed control. So I'm gonna go ahead and mow this, and I'll let you know how it works. First thing I noticed right away is while you're mowing the lawn, it is very quiet compared to whenever you're like a regular gas mower. So even though they include headlights on here, I guess you technically could mow at night because it's not nearly loud enough to bother anybody. Not that you would, because you got a big field here and I'm screaming into the camera because I don't have any fancy microphones yet. So also, this is extremely light, so even though it has a self-propelled thing, you don't need it, but if you want to use it, you can. I mean, obviously I am, but I'm going to continue here. And one thing I want to note is that whenever I was mowing some really tall grass down, because there just happened to be tall grass down there. Hi, kitty. And you can't start it on high grass because it doesn't work very well. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. But if you would want to do that, it wouldn't start, and it would just blink a yellow light up there. So make sure you start on some mowed land. So now I have to get the kitty out of the way because I don't want to mow down no kitty. Oh wait, okay. Okay, we're gonna get back to it. Okay, so I basically stopped to stay right here I wasn't going to mow down the tree there, and I was just going to go around it because, I mean, I was like, as much as I'd like to go mow down that tree, it's wood, so I wasn't going to do that, so I didn't. But I was saying there that the grass in the back does clog up a bit, and I believe that is because of the manner in which it is discharged, because on a traditional gas mower it would come straight out the side, but on this there is like an elbow piece where it has to come out, and like it comes straight out and then it has to turn 90 degrees in order to come out, or come out the bottom, and it likes to jam up. And whenever that happens, it basically is just like having the mulching attachment in there. So you just have to stop it, pull everything out. So the way to remedy that is either cut your grass more often, or just don't go nearly as fast so it has time to get out of the mower. Otherwise, you can just pull that out, but that only happened this one time. Always make sure you move sticks out of the way so that you don't mess up your mower. Okay, so to do this section, we're going to lift this all the way up to the max height just so we don't hit a root and blow something up. And one awesome feature about this is that one handle lifts the whole thing up. So watch this. Look at that. And it's ready to go. So now we're going to keep going with the rest of it. Okay, so one awesome feature about this lawnmower is that you can set whatever speed you want. If you're back here, then you don't have to start the whole mower up. You can turn, you don't even have to turn that on. All you have to do there you go. You can go at any speed. So we got, here's slow. Here, this is all the way down. This is how slow this goes. And full speed was this fast. So as you can see, it goes pretty fast, and you know, it's a variable speed control, so you can go any speed you want. So also, I didn't mention this, but so it's pretty easy. Just press this, go down one, go back to where it was, high setting, and then put this back if you have a bagger, or if you need to unclog it. Now it's not clogged, obviously. I mean, there's crap in there. Just a little bit. Probably wasn't a good idea. Oh well. So yeah, and you can just stick this back in here. There you go. And then pull back. Down one. There you go. And also, let's see what happens when I press this. See here. Look at that. Headlights. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's so bright out here. But yeah, you got headlights. So, and of course, did I shut them off? No, there we go. Alright, so of course, we don't need this up this high anymore since we're not dealing with the roots, so we can bring it down all the way back down to 3. So there's 6 options. So we got 1 that's really low. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we want 3. Grass all over from doing that. Stop moving. And of course, to put it back away, I'm just going to demonstrate this. Of course, I got to take it back over to put it away, but go ahead and push this in. Click that shut. Hold this. Folds all the way down here. Lines up with this handle in the front. You can go ahead and lift that up. And you can lift it also from this handle in the back. So together, go ahead and pick it up. And then you can set it back down. And I bet you it'd be lighter without the battery. I just left the battery in for some reason. And of course, whenever you're done, you can go ahead and pull out your attachment. And then it would be even more compact. And then, on top of all that, this is how compact you can make it. This is how they market it. You can basically stand it up and I don't have to touch it. There's nothing behind it. And it just stands like this. You can see, stands perfectly like that. So it's very compact. And then whenever you're ready to go again, go ahead, put that down, pull this all the way back here, pull this out, pull them out, click it in place. And I kind of did this out of order, but put this forward, grab whatever attachment you're going to use, in this case the side discharge, stick it in the back here, stick it in, put that down, adjust this to however you'd like. Of course you'd put the battery in. It's very simple to take it out. Press that, pull it out, whenever you're ready to stick it back in, stick it in, give it a little push, click, push that down, adjust this to your height, and you're ready to go again. So, it works very well. Anyway, so it works very well. It can cut down stuff that's even higher than what I cut down here. And I know that because I cut stuff that was down over on that side. Because you can't cut some of this stuff with a riding mower. You gotta have a push mower. And preferably I don't like using riding mowers to begin with. So this is really nice to just use and be able to, you know, press a button, pull it back and be able to go. Not have to be like, why doesn't it start? I just can't get it to start, man. And then you could break the cable off or something, blow up or something. This, press it down, pull it up, and it starts right up. And you don't have to have the mower going in order to go forward. Alright, and when you're done, just go ahead and put it back on the charger here. And you can see it was already on the green. So you got to give it a minute to find where the charge is at. And there you go, it's at 50%. And there you go, now it's starting to charge. Oh, it must have already been at 75, okay. I guess I didn't wait long enough. Yeah, it takes a minute to figure out where it's at, but yeah, there you go. So we did all that, and it only took 75% of the charge. Or only, yeah, it only used like 25%. Alright, well that's what it looks like and sounds like when it's charging, because now it's slowed the fans down, so there you go. Alright guys, so this is a quick update here. So I've been mowing the grass for a while, and you probably barely see, so turn on the flash, see if that does anything. So as you can see right here, of course, you know, everything's still here, just the way it was. But look at this, I'm gonna turn my flash off. Yeah. Oh man, I'll tell you, this actually really helps. And actually, it is darker here than it appears on my screen, on your screen right now. Like it's actually, it's harder for me to see than what the camera can see, because the camera can actually see more than what I can. So this, I tell you, it works really well. Like without the headlights, I wouldn't be able to see to mow. Like honestly, like I'd have to turn the flash on. So obviously, turn on the headlights, look at that. You can see ahead of you, and you don't need to have the camera flash on, so you can easily see to do this. But I'm probably going to go inside. It's still hot out here. I mean, it's funny to think that it was snowing like a couple weeks ago, or maybe even, no, it was a couple weeks ago. It was ridiculous. It was right around May 1st or something. It was snowing. One of my YouTube videos includes that, but it was ridiculous. It was snowing, and now it's like 80. Right now it's like 75 outside, so it's still pretty hot, like, to be doing this kind of stuff. But I've been mowing at like full speed control, like all the way down, like almost all the way down, like right there, and it hasn't had any clogging issues because, as you can see, the grass, like this is a reasonable way to mow the grass. So this is totally the way I would mow the grass, and this is the way I am mowing the grass, and I haven't had a jam until literally right now because it gets a little higher up there. So but it only jammed up just probably because I was going full freaking speed. So I gotta say, I am really impressed with this, and I'd recommend this to anybody who would need a mower. So, and I'm sorry for all the wind noise. I didn't even notice that was a thing until until I started editing it a couple hours ago. So I just want to give you guys a quick update. Really nice, and I don't think it's gonna bother anybody around here. I mean, there's nobody around anyway, but alright, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video. Press all kinds of links down in the description below. You can find out some stuff. And yeah, if you can find Twitter links and stuff. And yeah, thank you guys for watching it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.